Welcome to Pardon the Interruption. I'm Alec, this is Ethan, and this is Jack. Today we're going to be talking about the NBA. Guys, Oklahoma City didn't even make the playoffs last year. What do you think they're going to do this year?
I think with the returning of Kevin Durant, they are definitely a playoff team, but they will not even crack a top 4 seed. A team takes to gel, and I just don't think this team, now Billy Donovan as your head coach, I don't think he fits that system. I think if they're lucky, they get a 5, 6, 7 seed.
Billy Donovan brings his own system. That's what happens when you get a new coach. They're able to mold it, and Scott Brooks wasn't a coach. He just threw the ball out there and let Russell and Kevin Durant play isolation ball. You know, Donovan was a smart coach. He's one of the best coaches in the country at Florida. And I think that he can make a positive influence this Thunder seed, which will be a 3 seed in the West if fully healthy.
My big deal is, though, besides, you saw Brad Stevens do it in Boston, but with Boston, they're okay with a 7 seed. Right now, Oklahoma City fans want to win right now. And Billy Donovan coming out of Florida, who we couldn't even bring to a win in the tournament, nevertheless can do it in the NBA. And I think while over time this could work out, right now Billy Donovan cannot lead them to a final playoffs.
Donovan won 2 national championships at Florida with 3 NBA players.
That was before.
Okay.
Right now, Billy Donovan is not ready.
Yeah, he is.
And especially with KD and Russell both thinking they're the ones, eventually something wrong is going to happen.
No, he's ready.
No, he's not ready. He's not ready.
Okay, so that will close that subject. We're still sticking with NBA now. We're going to move on to the Heat. Do you think they're going to be a big threat in the East?
I think along with Chicago and Cleveland, the Heat could be a very dangerous threat. I think now with Bosch coming back, playing with Dragic as a pick and roll, maybe pick and pop, that can be a very lethal team.
I don't think so. I think they'll be a 5 or 6 seed. You already know what the top 2 seeds will be: the the Cavs and the Bulls. So the 3 seeds wide open. You look at the Wizards; they've lost Paul Pierce, but I think they've made some improvements. Bring in Jared Dudley, who's a spot-up shooter. You bring in the Hawks. The Hawks finally got a rim protector in Tiago Splitter, and they're still a young enough team and they have team chemistry, which is something a lot of teams do not have. That's why the Mavericks never seem to succeed. I think the Heat can be a 5 seed. I don't see them competing as serious contenders.
Okay, let's face it. What the Hawks achieved last year was an overachievement. They are not going to be as good as that, especially with the loss of DeMar Carroll going to Toronto, which I also going to be a serious team, but that's besides the point. I think Miami, especially with the steal that everybody knows, Justice Winslow at 10, he was the 4th, maybe 3rd best player in that draft, and he fell all the way to 10. He can right away contribute to that team, and I think they are a serious threat.
Did you say he was the 3rd best player in that draft?
He could, yes. He could be. Yes, he could have. Justice Winslow plays defense like the way it should be. He's very energetic, and he's a good all-around player.
Russell, Okafor, Towns. 3 best players to come out of this
I
draft.
think he could be better than Okafor. Yes, he could. Yes, he could. Easily. The Heat are a serious threat.
All right, guys. That's gonna end our part of the interruption for the day. Thank you for sticking along. I'm Alec. This is Jack, and this is Ethan. Good night.